Good evening. Welcome back to another edition of Hometown Highlights. I am Harrison Beebe.
Spencer Wheelock here. District finals tonight.
It is my trusty sidekick, and spoiler alert, Spencer will not be with us next week, so we want to go out with a bang tonight. He's going on spring break, basically, next week, so he's going to miss boys' districts, but that's all right. He's revved up for the girls' districts, and as we know, a lot of teams looking to clinch a district crown and advance to next week.
Tonight's kind of spotlight matchup. The two best teams in the Highland Conference, McBain and Pine River, their only conference losses were to each other. So tonight, we get a really nice rubber match.
That's right. Baseball uses the rubber match a lot. We get to use it tonight as well. Both 18 wins on the year. Meredith Hamlet, she's only on one team, though. That'd be McBain. Check her out. Weaving through the Bucks. Just like it's hunting season. Then Hamlet, no-look pass. She wasn't dishing that out to the crowd. She was handing it over to Caitlin Bodie.
She's a baller.
Michaela Cooperman up to Hamlet for the finish. She's going to get the whistle as well. 39 points she had
she's
tonight. Not an easy task by an NBA player, much less a high school baller, but she's good enough to do it. Bucks need some points. Kaylee Goodman, good look down low. Then Julie Justin, cross-court pass to Anna Lindquist for deep two. Then a lovely little, as it's referred to as the tic-tac-toe passing by the Manton PA guy. I love you, buddy. He's one of the best. Lundquist finishes it off. Bucks keeping it within a few possessions, but then Ramblers taking back momentum. Samantha Van Houten gets the whistle, and to show she's no fluke, she can hit the outside shot too. McBain led by 7 at the break. They go on to win tonight 62-44.
Watch out for McBain making a run.
Yet another district crown.
Dangerous team.
And they now advance to play the winner of St. Francis and Golden Lake. Could have sworn that was Spencer's highlight, but you know what? Gave it to myself later on. Lakers. Nice move inside Kelly Burek to Savannah Poplinsky. Then Jessica Lee to McKenna Turrell. Puts them up 7. Then Lee to Alex LaCroix. You see a theme here. They're working down low on the Gladiators, and it helped them get a 9-point lead, 32-23. Glads need some points, and they're certainly deep enough to get those points. Megan Knutson, offensive putback. That ties it at 32. Then Suzanne Britton drops a bouncer off to Lauren McDonnell. Puts St. Francis up 6, and there you see, the proof is in the pudding and in the hardware. They go on to win 47-38 to the Glads. They're going to meet McBain next week. That should be a fun one. The Frankfort Panthers have been #1 in the Class D girls basketball rankings for 5 weeks now.
Impressive. The Lady Panthers finished 21-1 on the year, a perfect 14-0 in Northwest Conference. But you can bet their goal this year is East Lansing and the Breslin Center. But first, they'd have to get through a tough 18-win Bel Air team, or Bear Lake team.
Bel Air down the road.
Yes. Panthers, Shayla Soto hits McKenna Kelly for the 3-pointer. We're going to see a lot of McKenna in this highlight, but Bear Lake responds. Alicia Peterson, the nice layup. More outside shooting from the Panthers. Soto cross court to Anna Hunt. Hunt with a beauty of a jump shot. Back to the Lady Lakers. McKenna thinks she's going to drive in. She's going to lose it, but she'll recover nicely. Number 23 gets a nice layup to go. Then the Panthers get red hot from three-point land. Kelly to Hannah, no strip. Triple is good. Then McKenna, like I said, we're going to see a lot of her in this highlight. She gets it going. Cecilia Schmidt finds her. Wing 3 is good, and the Panthers just keep feeding that hot hand. Brianna Miller's going to find McKenna. Again, she had 21 points on the night, a lot of them from deep range, and she plays some great defense as well, getting back on defense here in a big block. Lakers, here they come. Not going away quietly. Caitlin Millard hits the jumper, but Frankfort, they're #1 in Class D for a reason. Shayla Soto adding another 3-ball. Panthers up big after one. They cruise to a district title, 58-29 to 5. Suttons Bay girls looking for a district crown of their home court, hosting Leelanau County rival Leland Comets. End of the first, Suttons Bay's down 4. Wasquani Stonefish hits a 3-ball. Leland up 1 after one. Let's skip ahead to the second. Comets start hitting from deep. Libby Munoz knocks it down. Boom. She had 23 on the night. Suttons Bay has a nice shooter on the roster as well. Her name's Anya Woods. She's going to bank it in from the wing. Bank open late on a Friday night.
Always good.
Then the Lady Norsemen, they force a turnover, and more Woods from the opposite wing. Knocks it in, no bank needed on that one, nothing but nylon. Leland on the other end, working it around the perimeter, looking for a deep ball. They're going to get it from Miranda Harrison. But Suttons Bay had a lot going for them tonight. Kaylee Pattison turning defense into offense. She gets the steal, the crossover into the paint. Lady Norsemen are moving on. First district crown since 2004. Congrats to them. 51-40 the final.
I bet the Noisemen had a lot to do with that win, too. That great student section over there.
Back over in Class D, Bel Air picked up the Ski Valley Conference Championship this year, but Gaylord St. Mary just 2 losses behind the Eagles in the league standings.
Yeah, the Snowbirds got a big opportunity to exact some revenge because as the way the district shakes out, what do you know? Eagles, Snowbirds, district final.
Yeah, and this one's at Bel Air, a lot of red in the crowd, but there's also a lot of blue for the visiting Snowbirds. Starting the first, a lot of outside shooting in this one. Start with the Eagles. Chloe Nepot, baseline J is good. More Bel Air off the offensive wrist. Miss. They're going to control it, and it's going to end up with Tiare Clovis. She's going to knock in the bunny. Snowbird's turn to launch it from deep. Alex Hunter, a freshman, leading the break. She's going to get it right back on the wing. Triple is up, and the triple is good. Here come those Eagles. Leighton Kepke. She's going to hit a baseline jumper. Boom. Bel Air's up 3. We're still in the first quarter. Back to St. Mary's. A very, very long 2 from Avery Bevel. 1-point game, but Kepke took over at the end of the first quarter. Here's why. Here's 1 3 from her. 3 points is good. And then with time winding down in the first quarter, she's going to get it top of the key. Not a hand in her face. Hand down, man down. 3-pointer is good. She's got a big smile on her face. She loves it. The bench loves it. Bel Air loves it because they are moving on. 46-32. Final score tonight.
That's right. Another scary out. Can we get Bel Air Frankfurt down the road? That's still to be determined. A lot of good basketball to be played. Kalkaska, 21-1. They're up in Sheboygan's building trying to get a big win over the Chiefs. Mackenzie Wilkinson, she gets a nice layup underneath, ties it up at 13. Check out the white team now. Autumn Hudak gets the whistle as well for her trouble in the paint. Then Michael Hajewski, beautiful steal for the Blazers. Works her way and drops it off. It's like, maybe I do have a good look, actually. Finishes that basket. And back to Wilkinson for the Blazers. She's going to get lined up for a nice deep 3.
Here it comes.
After
there
several
she is.
passing. That's how
Working
the
it
Blazers are
around.
dangerous. You never really know who's going to fire the trigger. But Hudak is just as talented from those long-range baskets. And,
And inside,
too. She's going to disagree with me on that one and say, no, Harrison, I'm going down low. Blazers, though, they win tonight. 5 district titles in their last 6 seasons. 40-33, they win tonight. Well, more champions were crowned this evening. Marquette pulled off the Big North Conference sweep this week. Tough to do. They beat TC Central, TC West, and Gaylord tonight, 65-51.
Some scores in Class B. Manistee moving on after a 52-39 win over Ludington. Big Rapids down Clare 50-41.
In Class C, Harbor Springs got a district title tonight. Congrats to the Rams. They defeated Charlevoix 53-41. Morley Stanwood picked up a district crown, downing Beale City 72-37.
Moving to Class D, Manistee Catholic Central won a title over Brethren 47-43, while Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart took down 20-2 Big Rapids Crossroads this evening. Big win for them.
29-17 that final. Fairview defeated Maiwa-Sable 42-37, and in Pickford and Cedarville's game, it was the Panthers clawing their way out of a 5-point win, and the district title is theirs, 59-54.
On Wednesday night, want to mention St. Agnes picked up yet another district title under Coach Dory Inglis, 67-20 over Engadine, while Mackinac City also won this evening over Harbor Light Christian, 51-32.
And another one to mention from Wednesday, Hillman over Posen, 47-29. For those of you wondering what the Houghton Lake Roscommon district score is, their final was postponed tonight because of a power outage issue at the school. That'll now tentatively be made up tomorrow night, 7 p.m.